And we're live.
That'd be fun for about as long as Six Flags would be fun, right? Then you'd be like,
Forever.
this is just Six Flags. Well, yeah, that's true. Okay. I changed my mind. Six Flags is always fun. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why do you hate Six Flags so much?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I've never been more wrong. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. No problem.
Yeah, we got the hardcore rides at my Six Flags. This is where that kid lost his head.
No, that's where the lady lost, or that chick lost both of her feet, right?
Well,
When she was on the Superman ride,
Yeah.
and it fell down, and that cable snapped, and it took both of her feet off.
Different incident. Mine is where a gentleman's riding Batman. Batman was fairly new at the time. It's a cool ride. His hat flies off. Must have been a real nice hat because he jumps the safety fence once he's off the ride. So many do not enter signs there. Goes in there to get it, and then he's like, "Hey, what's that noise?" Oh, it's the roller coaster comes over him. Of course, your feet dangle beneath this ride. Chick kicks him in the head. Head comes off. Her leg comes off, and that's that. Kicked his fucking head off. That's the most powerful head kick. Forget fucking John Jones. Forget anything you've ever seen in mixed martial arts. A 27-year-old white chick kicked a guy in the head so hard in Atlanta, Georgia one morning that his head flew off.
Dude, we had a ride in Ocean City, and it was called the Mouse at like Gillian's or something like that. Anyway, this roller coaster sucked. As a matter of fact, it was probably portable, even though it was there all the time. People died every year. It doesn't make it good.
Every year on the same ride?
Dying is a stretch. There were major injuries every year, sometimes a death.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was the ride so great that it was worth keeping?
It was just low safety standards on this ride. Welcome to the 90s.
It's kind of like, well, you can't get rid of things just because they're a little dangerous. Like, Kyle, your example, like the woman, the girl rather, getting her feet chopped off, that's a problem with the roller coaster. Your problem was a problem with some retard who jumped the fence and cost some poor girl her leg and also gracefully didn't pass on his jeans. Like, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get rid of things just because they kill a few people. Like, then we wouldn't have slip and slides. And we all remember how fun slip and slides were, right?
Oh,
where they would always say,
fun.
"Don't slide down face first. You're gonna paralyze yourself." And it's like, you're not gonna make me not do it.
You're not the boss of me.
You know, we would take like 3 and put them all together on like a giant hill and see how fast you can get going. And you'd have like 2 or 3 people stand at the bottom to dodge. Did you guys do that?
Honestly, like, I hate to top your story. We had a mega one that my dad had built at my great grandmother's house. She lived next to the river, and there was a
mega one.
A mega slip and slide. It wasn't slip and slide material though. They had like this plastic tarp that was like maybe 8 feet wide, and it was staked down all the way with like tent spikes so you wouldn't impale yourself. And it was like in a trough in the
rip
dirt.
Your leg open and need to go to the ER.
Yeah.
No, we got to use the iron ones. Keep it down.
Yeah. We just put Bowie knives on the side.
and they would take like dish soap, like the big squeeze bottle, put it on there, and then turn a water hose on top, and it would slide all the way down into the river. And at the bottom, you had a little bit of a lip, so you'd get a little air, and
and
like
the fish
end up
would
in the
blow
river.
bubbles.
Well, fuck the fish.
I guess so. Yeah.
Fish.
That does sound awesome, though.
That sounds great. I'm sorry I've been a little quiet during the slip and slide part of it. When I was a kid, my sister died on a slip and slide.
Oh, well, rest in peace.
Did she do it wrong?
Did she do it in a funny way?
No, I'm just kidding. I never had a sister.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, not since the accident.
It's a good point.
If my sister or brother or someone died on a slip and slide, like the name slip and slide, how are you supposed to make that tragic? It's like, well, I lost my brother when I was 9. How'd he go? Slip and slide.
He slipped. And he slid.
She slipped and then she slid.
Yeah, she slipped and then she slid too quickly. Who could have anticipated it with only 150 yards of soap-sheened plastic between her and a wall?
Probably in your little slip and slide into the river example, what would have been probably the world's worst way to go, like the highest fun childish high into low, is you slip down the super slip and slide into a river, and an alligator comes right up at the bottom and grabs you in.
I'd be fine with that, because you shouldn't fuck with animals. We have a hard stance on this show about if you're fucking with wild animals and you're killed, you deserve it. And that wild animal deserves a meal.
They didn't know they were fucking with animals.
They should have known better.
They should have known there were alligators in that.
You go into their domain.
Man, the water's looking a little scaly. As you're flying down there towards it when he's supposed to. You don't do that in places like Florida where there are alligators. Like,
do most lakes look like washing machines?
Yeah, there's a lot of thrashing.
That would be the craziest part, though. What if not if they came up at the very end of alligator and got her, but what if the alligator all of a sudden came up just halfway through your long slide, and you see jaws open, but you just can't stop yourself. You're scratching down the slide. You can't stop yourself.
You're trying.
Right
That's when
into
you're
the
like
mouth.
very quickly becoming religious.
Yeah.
trying to
Yes.
choose the right God. Yeah, I do like a catch-all with that. Like, I'm not sure who's right, but I believe in all of you at this moment.
That's a strong move.
Yeah, and then afterward be like, nah.
I think we've all been there before. We've talked about this. No atheists in foxholes, et cetera, et cetera. Some rough stuff starts happening. You're like, if you're up there, this would be the time to show it. No, I don't think so.
Yet again,
All right,
no
then.
evidence. Damn it.
Yeah.
It seems like, though, there would be no atheists in foxholes, and then after being in a foxhole for a while, you'd be like, this fucking prick God isn't helping at all. Like, I'm done with you. Like, no way. No,
It's just a hard conundrum all around, because there's no atheist in a foxhole because you wish there's something better, but also the scenario you're in is so fucked up that what God would create that scenario. So you're just sitting there, maybe in your last moments, you're just very existentially confused.